begging me.
They want the
But
Joel and
because
Ellie
you're-
somehow.
Yeah, because you're picking Joel and Ellie,
Makes
now you have
think
to
you're
tell their
following
story.
The story, yeah.
So you have to coincide with that. But if you had just put if you had titled it something else, or even if you did title it The Last
but
of
a different
Us,
storyline in The
but
Last
it
of
was
Us.
different people that weren't Joel and Ellie. You could still get Pascal and Bella, but just have them as different characters, but they're still in this world
Surviving
that Joel and
stuff.
Ellie
Yeah.
survived. I mean, even if you pass those mofos at some point in time in your story, right? Like, oh, hey, my name is Joel. Whatever, this is Ellie. You'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Oh, there they are, dude. They look like Joel and Ellie.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, because you could just get the two that
people
played
look
that
like them,
acted
if they're
as
just-
Joel and Ellie.
Yeah, if they're
you know
just
what I mean?
like cameos, then it's like, you don't have to worry about popularity, right?
Right.
But
Yeah, but being in that world, I think would be cool. You know what I mean? Just seeing somebody else's story could be cool too. And it gives you an all new experience for a world that many of us already love. So,
Yeah, 'cause
and
there's
you
lots
have
of cool
nothing
things
to
there.
expect. All you know
Clickers
is
and
what's in there.
survival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't expect any
Fireflies.
way that Joel's going to act or Ellie's going to act. Now we have tons of footage between those two. How they're supposed to, how they act alone in situations, how they act with each other. We have all of those. So if it doesn't add up in this adaptation, then
I know.
there's gonna be
worry,
some
man. I
people that
worry.
are upset about it.
It's good
you
thing
know?
HBO's in the mix because they've been really good with their shows
HBO
lately.
does great shows.
And so
Just in general, dude. HBO
just
is
in
awesome.
general,
Yeah.
they spend the money, man.
It's high
Like,
quality,
They
man.
do. They spend the money. They don't hold back, and that's what I appreciate about. That's why I'm not much of a TV show watcher, but I've seemed to watch almost all of these HBO ones,
Yeah.
and I really do like them a lot, and I look forward to them all. So I trust them in that regard, but I don't trust the notion of trying to retell, like you're saying, the same story over again. Especially from the point of fact that what made Last of Us good was not just the story. What made it good was, yes, it was a great story between a man and a girl learning to have a father-daughter relationship. Yes, that was good. But what was also good was when you played it, it was really fun. How do you capture that in a bottle? I don't know how you do that, so.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more information about it. I'm definitely interested to see some more information about Uncharted, just to see how that's coming along.
We've been following that story a while.
And then, and also, kind of like the route that they're taking because, Uncharted it's got, a couple of games under its belt. And I just hope that they would just come up with new stories, right? We don't want to see the stories that we've already played. We want to see a whole new adaptation of it.
I think Uncharted has the same problem. Like, what makes that game so much fun is the gameplay, too.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
it's
true.
a real problem, man.
It was the gameplay and the discovery. The different things that you found,
Discovering
the stuff that you would
things.
put
Like,
in.
that's what was so much fun.
It wasn't. I don't think it was as in detail as
The
The
story
Last of
wasn't
Us was.
as great.
But it was definitely, it was more so fun. That's what made it a great game. Is it was fun. It was fun to explore and fun to experience. I mean, I've said it before. Like, I love the National Treasure type of movies. The Sahara. Those type of discovery type of movies. So as long as they give you that type of feel in it, that shock and awe when you find a forbidden city that's been lost for hundreds of years. You know what I mean? Yeah, that type
new
of stuff.
information you didn't know about. Yeah, for
that'll
sure.
be cool. I mean, I can get over not having tons of witty banter. You know what I mean? I want the exploration and that discovery. Shock and awe, that type of aspect.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
if we can get that in Uncharted, then I'll be really excited.
We'll see. I know.
For the movie.
We'll see.
I feel like I'm more. I mean, I played Uncharted 1 and 2, but I'm much more excited about the Uncharted adaptation instead of The Last of Us. But like I said, I got to go play the games, and get that feeling that you guys have. One thing, though, too, I kind of wish I played it. I guess this goes with kind of what Mark's saying. I wish I played it during that time because I feel like when it came out, I think you've said this before, it was one of a kind. It was one of a kind when it came out on the PS3. So I wish I got to experience, because I think some of the luster is slightly off for me when I go back and play the remastered on PS4, because I don't have that connection or draw as much as you guys had. I know you especially.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely need to sit down and finish that game. Hopefully I appreciate it.
Definitely, man.
But,
you sit down and finish it and just enjoy the journey.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then hopefully fire up too.
Yeah.
And then be even more blown away by the gameplay.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I was gonna ask you guys, right? So they had talks, like I hadn't heard about it or whatever until just recently, but I guess there was talks of a Borderland movie
Oh, yeah.
coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they've already
Jack Black's gonna be in
put
it.
Jack Black as Claptrap.
Yeah.
They put
Dude, that's
Kevin
perfect.
Kevin Hart as Roland.
Yeah. Dude, this movie's gonna
I
be
feel
dead.
like that shouldn't have been.
That doesn't make
that.
sense,
Yeah,
dude.
it's weird. Like,
Hey, just
Kevin
bring the whole
Hart's,
Jumanji
like,
cast.
short
please.
guy.
The whole
sense.
Jumanji cast.
Right, I was
Make
waiting
The
for them
Rock
to announce The
Roland.
Rock as Roland.
That'd
right?
be perfect.
I think
Yeah.
Kevin Hart should have been Claptrap. I think The
Oh,
Rock
dude.
should
That
have
would've
been
dude,
Roland.
Kevin Hart would have been a perfect Claptrap.
I think
dude.
it'd have been great Claptrap.
Yeah.
Now, I love Jack Black, so
dude.
I think Jack Black would be a good Claptrap
I
as
think
well.
it'll make a good one.
I only have a
Dude, Kevin Hart
problem
would have been
with.
a perfect Claptrap, though,
I
dude.
I only have a problem with Kevin Hart being Roland, dude. Roland
That
is
doesn't
supposed to
make
be
sense.
a big
Yeah.
guy.
He's a really
like,
not
Kevin
just a
Hart
big
will
guy,
be the
like,
shortest guy on
bigger
the
than
stage.
normal, like
Dude.
big guy.
Yeah, like Roland fits that The Rock fits
Yeah.
Roland like
Perfect.
perfectly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody of that
Perfectly.
stature, that height, and that that wide girth or whatever.
Perfect.
Pause is
He has like the
is-
same
is
build
like that.
as
Yeah.
Roland, dude. With
Right.
the low neck, the big neck, all that is perfect for
Yeah,
Roland.
so I was gonna ask you guys if you had heard about that and like what you guys think about that. You
Are
know
they
what
going
I
the
mean?
Jumanji route kind of thing? Like people get transported into that world and it's like wild and crazy, or what?
I don't know. I would hope not because I feel like that's so damn used. But unless they're trying to like, put
It's
them
funny,
in this
though.
like,
Yeah.
in this like universe. You know what I mean? Like how people theorize like all the Pixar movies are like this one big universe and they all tie in together. They all give nods to each other. But like, for them to tie in together, I wonder if that's maybe what they would be going with on this. If they enter another PlayStation to hop into Borderlands, I'm gonna be like, dude, come on,
Dude.
you can figure something else out. But
in a Borderlands.
Dude, I'm hyped for this.
Buddy.
I forgot to tell you guys this week. I finally, I bought like a month ago the Handsome collection on PS4, and it finally came in the mail. I got that one for the low too.
I think you had mentioned that you had purchased the
Handsome Jack
Handsome
collection.
Jack
yeah,
collection.
and it finally came in the mail.
Yeah.
This week. So I'm trying to like this playthrough. Because I played it on the Game Pass.
Okay.
And I think it got removed. I don't remember, but I'm trying to like do every side quest, like
From
listen to
Borderlands
every.
1 on?
No, just the Handsome. So 2, and then the
number
prequel.
2. And
2
the
and then
prequel.
2.5,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So yeah, so
Or
this
1.5
playthrough, I'm
something.
trying to like do every side quest, like everything, because that game's just so funny to me. Like it's so chill. It's just like a good experience,
Yeah, that was one of the games when I was looking through my games played. Borderlands
so
3 was
fun,
on
dude.
there.
Was a lot of.
And I had like
You gotta
90
tell me
hours.
how to
I was
look
like,
that
dang,
up.
I played that long? Snap. I didn't even realize I put that much
Man,
time into that
we
game.
played that game like so many times, like over
Dude,
and over
Borderlands
again,
3,
like
I
new,
think-
new
yeah, I
game
think
plus
a new
in it
game-
and stuff
I
like
think
that. You know what I
so.
mean? Because
Dude.
we were just
Like,
hunting for
I
weapons.
actually liked Borderlands 2 better than I liked Borderlands 3.
Me too.
But Borderlands 3 was still a lot of fun, so I still dumped a lot of time into it.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
I was surprised how much time I actually dumped into
Yeah.
it.
You gotta walk me through on how to get to
Yeah,
that section so
I'll
I
tell
can
you how to
take a
do
look
that,
at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Oh.
want to check and see.
But I was gonna say, so I went on my PS Plus and I had the Telltale
Borderlands.
Borderlands game.
Right.
So
Oh,
like
the Telltale
2 or 3
ones.
weeks ago, I
Yeah.
just those are easy platinum, so I
Yeah.
just played through it.
Yeah.
But the story in
Is
that's
that
so
all you
fun.
have to do is just play through it to get a platinum?
Yeah.
Wow,
The Telltale
okay,
games are easy.
interesting.
You just play through it and you get a platinum. It's for free.
I
Interesting.
need to do that then, right?
I'll get my first platinum.
Yeah, your first
Yeah,
platinum on
dude.
Telltale. Yeah.
And it's worth it. But yeah, to answer your question, dude, I'm really excited. Didn't they? What was that lady that they she was in like a lot of those older movies. She was like in that.
Some old lady as the
I think-
Phoenix.
What was her name? She was like in a
I
lot
think
of
the reason
movies.
why I mentioned Jumanji is because I think they should go the comedic route.
Oh yeah.
I think they
Oh,
should go the comedic
I think they're
route
definitely
with
gonna go
with this
comedic.
game. I mean, with
Borderlands
this
is
movie.
a comedy.
Like
you
go
know what I mean?
comedy route, dude. That's a really good route for games actually,
Mm-hmm.
because it's hard to recreate The Last of Us like we're talking about.
Yeah.
But you can always just make something funny and people
Oh,
will
yeah.
like it, right? So
sure.
like I think that's a really good route to go is just go comedic, which is what Jumanji did, which is why I think The Rock.
Oh,
would've been dope.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis. She's a
As
little
who?
old.
Who? The Phoenix?
She's a little old for the
I'll
Phoenix,
tell you right now.
man.
Yeah, she got to be somebody else, bro.
Phoenix is young and hip.
No, Lilith is Kate Blanc, and Jamie Lee Curtis is Tannis. Who is Tannis?
Oh, she's the archaeologist, the
Oh.
weirdo archaeologist.
she
girl.
could work.
Okay.
She could
She
work.
would
as-
work for
as
her.
Tannis.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Dude, that one's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
man.
that works.
But
So,
I
yeah.
agree with you. Like I feel like a lot of the Marvel movies always have that underlying humor, and some of the DC movies
don't.
Sometimes they can't fall back on that if the
It's because they've gone so dark.
Yeah, I like the DC movies.
No, I do.
I prefer that dark route. But you're right. If it doesn't hit, and you're right, 100%. There's nothing for it to fall back onto. Where with Marvel, there's always something to like.
Yeah.
Whether it doesn't hit well with the
it's either the
heart-wrenching story or whatever, you can actually find some things you like about it that makes you still want to watch it. Where like that's why I think that's a great niche for video games to try to take the comedic route.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I think Borderlands fits perfect because it tries to be funny and kind of serious at the same time, but it's really trying to be. By serious, I mean you're killing people and it's brutalized, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's hard to make funny, I guess. But you can, but really just like the characters. Be really funny with the characters. And I think Rock is a really funny guy. Like he would have been great for Roland. I still like I know they picked Jack Black and Jack Black's a funny dude, but you are so Black. Right, man. Kevin Hart, because Claptrap's he's very hyper, fast talker, you know, like perfect
extra
for Kevin Hart, dude.
Yeah.
Extra.
Hey,
Dude,
but Jack Black is a chameleon. He could do anything, you know, and he's
Black
really
is
funny,
very
man. But
versatile,
I agree with Marcus, man. Like,
I
would have
like,
loved that if they made him Claptrap.
You know who I think Jack Black would have been better as? Who's the hunter?
Oh,
what's his name? The hunter in Borderlands.
Mordecai?
No. The guy who's got his own little section.
Doesn't he have like a
that's
little...
Mordecai. Mordecai's with the crow.
Oh.
No. I'm not talking about the characters that you play. I'm talking about the hunter that's just chilling on his own.
He would have been the great. It would have been the sellman, the guy that sells you all your guns.
The guy that's like, wait, which one are you talking about?
Welcome for the deal today.
Oh yeah. Marco or something like that.
Is it Marco?
I think it's Marco or something like that. Marcus. No, it's
Marcus. Dude, Jack Black would have been a perfect Marcus.
Yeah,
dude.
to be the gun seller. Yeah,
the gun seller.
I'm trying to remember what the damn hunter's name is on that thing. It's the guy that in the latest Borderlands game, he was the guy who was gay. He had a lover that got taken, and you had to
the hunter.
You had to go and get him, but he had a hunter's lodge, and all that stuff. He wears like a monocle.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot his name.
Yeah, you're right. Sir something, right? Sir something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the other guy. I don't know. I'll find the name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like it was like an English guy,
proper,
yeah, prim and proper,
exactly,
with the sirs and stuff.
Because Jack Black played like the
he could play that.
He could do the accents and stuff
you're right.
like that.
And
he seemed like he could be the snooty dude with like the with the monocle or whatever.
Who would play Zero? Right? Who would play Zero? Pedro Pascal. Put another
because he's already silent.
Why not?
Another mask on.
Dude, Pedro would probably work.
Zero, right?
Because he would just have the mask on.
And he has the same kind of sound because Zero kind of has that monotone, like
that computerized tone.
The Mandalorian kind of like sound, right?
Yeah.
Like that'd be a great Zero.
So I wonder like what Borderlands they're trying to go off of this, right? Because there's no Mordecai in the other Borderlands, right?
No, Borderlands 3, it's all new people.
Well,
so they're going for the original then, Borderlands 1. They're going for Borderlands 1 because Borderlands 3 is all new.
Because there's no Roland. There's no
Roland in Borderlands 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
you have like the tank guy. You have all new characters in Borderlands 3.
I mean, Jack Black's
a character, I think, in Borderlands 3.
Jack Black could have probably even been the short guy, the berserker.
Oh, Sal.
Yeah, he could have probably been Sal too.
Yeah, he could.
Sal was in the original.
Sal was in 2,
right? Or
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Oh, 1 and 2.
I thought 1 and 2.
I thought they had the same characters in 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Dude, that would have been funny, seeing him trying to be all short and tough.
Yeah,
that would have been really funny. Yeah. Dude. That would have been actually pretty darn funny, seeing him try to be a tough guy. It would just be comedic, right?
Right. You know, dual wielding guns with his fat ass.
Yeah. The gunzerker.
And you just can't help but laugh. He's trying to be tough and cool, but you just can't help but laugh at the guy. You know?
Yeah. So I mean, they definitely got some good people that's like on the list for starters.
Good people, but. Let's rearrange
but they should have been, just
yeah.
adjusted slightly, you know. But I do want to see who they come up with Mordecai.
Although they nailed it with Jamie Lee Curtis for the archaeologist.
For Tannis.
Yeah, I think she's pretty
good.
Dude,
but their cast so far is solid. Like all their actors so far,
dude. Man, they're paying some money.
They're putting some money into this.
Yeah, they want some good characters.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how it came up as like somebody suggested that Kevin Hart plays Roland.
I know, man.
Maybe he suggested that.
Yeah.
This could be backed by him. Who knows?
That doesn't make any
sense,
bro.
Yeah, I just feel
unless
like
you're
they
just going
missed it with
completely in the comedic direct, like completely 100% the opposite of everything, like like comedy wise.
I don't know much about Kate Blanc, but is she funny?
I don't think she's.
Who is that
funny.
again?
That would be Lilith.
Okay,
So she would be the Phoenix, right?
gotcha.
Lilith is the Phoenix.
But
So-
Lilith isn't really funny, so I guess you could just pick like a well-known name for the Phoenix because she's not.
I
really
mean,
funny.
She's
more
Lilith wasn't really.
serious and like
Yeah,
she's not BSing.
she did talk a little shit, but she was pretty much straightforward.
She was had her
and
thing.
serious.
She was trying to get done.
Yeah, because she
You
was
know?
like the most important piece to the whole
She was like
puzzle,
one of the
wasn't
main
she?
part of the puzzles. Yeah.
Yeah,
But there's lots of funny things, man.
I don't know, but that's crazy because we just named off like a whole bunch of movies and shows that would be based off of video games now. So there's like there's damn near a library that you could pull up.
Yeah, they're trying
And
to
they're
do
just
that, right?
IPs that are movies now.
They're
or
trying
whatever,
to
shows.
pick from video games now.
Borderlands, dude.
I just worry about the medium translation
Yeah.
between the two. It's
That's
always
true.
been a problem. It's always been a problem.
Yeah.
Always.
think
even the
with
Super
certain
Mario
games-
movie. Remember
Even
the
Super Mario movie was just it's a cult classic. It's not
Yo.
really good. It's like
I would still
nostalgic.
I would still watch it just
I know,
because
I
I
would
watched
too.
it
It was so
back
so
then as a
nostalgic.
nostalgic
It's
thing.
so
But yeah, that
nostalgic.
movie is
It's so-
terrible. That movie is terrible.
It's but it's so nostalgic because
And wasn't there like mad sexual innuendos in that movie for us to have watched that as like
I think so.
as
yeah.
like little
kids.
kids? You know what I
Someone
mean?
was
And it'd
on
be
an
based upon
LSD
a
trip,
kid's
man,
game.
when they made that.
Huh?
Because someone was on an LSD trip when they made that. It's
Yeah.
out of this world weird. Like it doesn't line up with Mario.
Dude,
It has
It's
nothing
a
to do with
trip,
Mario.
dude.
Dude.
Someone
Yeah.
was tripping when they made that movie. But it's still, we loved Mario as a kids, and so we were like super pumped for it, and it's super nostalgic now for us. But
Yeah.
it was so
It was
bad, so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should definitely try to remake.
A
That
real
one.
give them Mario the legit work, right? Give
Yeah.
them-
Dang.
how did they get the rights to make that? How did Nintendo?
Yeah, how did they get
allow
the
that
rights?
to happen, dude?
I don't
That was
know.
Nintendo's one and only time.
That
They
was
never did it
why
again.
we
They're like,
did
nope,
it.
never again.
This is why we don't
Yeah.
take risks. Right?
Yo,
this is
Who
why
the fuck thought of
we don't
this?
take risks.
Like, hey, yo, you fired, man. You fired. You gave our IP out for this movie.
Yeah.
You fired. You out of here.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that's all we got for you guys this week. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube and you made it this far, please comment, like, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back next week with some more stuff. It'll probably just be me and Mark. We attempting to see if maybe we could get a guest, but there's nobody that can fill in the space for Ray. So we might just keep it us two for the time being. But
Or should
yeah,
I cut out?
So.
I look forward to coming back though. It's gonna
Right,
be-
we
I'm
need
gonna
to. We
miss-
do need to print out a cutout,
Let's
or
put
we'll
a
just
cutout
get a
right there.
It's gonna be
screenshot.
hard, man. I'm gonna miss. not
We'll get a
coming back.
screenshot from the old
gotta be
videos,
done.
and then we'll just
Yeah,
put it in
just
his
let it cut
place,
out.
and it just won't ever move.
Hey, when you edit the videos, just have him right there.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, but yeah. Until next time, we'll catch you later. Deuces.
See ya.
I love you, me.